Good morning students. Now we will study reflection of light on plane surface. So here the phenomena is of your plane mirror. Now here they have considered a wavefront AB perpendicular to a paper that is given to us as Mn, which is the surface of the mirror, on which there is an angle incident, that is Ra and QB. QB is extended up to C. So here you will find that Ra is the ray of incident which is forming an angle RAP, that is angle I, that is angle of incidence. Then equal size angle is available in time t, capital T, where you will see there is another angle PEA, which is angle of reflection. Here the lengths of AE, the lengths of BC, and the length of velocity into time, which defines the speed at which the wavelet is being created, and then the secondary wavelet is being created, and there is an incident wavefront, that is AB, and there is a reflected wavefront, which is PEC, is being given. Then we will do the angles or the triangles test between triangle A, B, C and triangle AEC. Here you will see that the hypotenuse AC is common to both of them. Then so AE is equal to AC. No, sorry, you will say common hypotenuse AC, and AE is equal to BC between these two triangles. Angle ACE and angle BAC are angles of incidence, and the angle ACE and angle PAE are angles of reflection. So in the law of reflection, angle of incidence should be equal to angle of reflection. The angle of reflection is formed by the incident ray and the angle and the normal. The angle of reflection is formed by the normal, not incident ray, normal and the ray of reflection. Now let us change this phenomena with help of a medium. There are two types of mediums which are available in this figure, and now let us assume that rays Ra. Prior to that, we will first conclude with the lateral inversion, which is another phenomena of reflection which is responsible for creating laterally inverted, means straight but inverted image to the surface. So let us assume ray Ra and ray QC. Ray Ra and ray QC to be coming from the extremities of the object. AB is the size of the object. Then the distance between the corresponding reflected rays AE and CF will be the same as AB, as can be seen from the congruent triangles. So here we have used the congruency test to find equal angles. Then comes ABC and AEC are these two congruent triangles. Thus, the size of the object in the reflected image will be the same as the actual size of the object. Now let us assume A and B to the right and the left side of the object respectively as it looks into the mirror. After reflection, the right side at A is seen at E, and the left side B is seen at C. As the right side has now become left side and vice versa, images come out of the mirror. This is called as lateral inversion. Below, we will see the lateral inversion does not occur because of refraction of the plane surface. This is the most notable point. Now we will study refraction of light on the boundary of the plane surface. This boundary is responsible for separating two media having uniform and optically transparent media as shown in figure. Now we will discuss this. Mn is the surface which differentiates two medium from each other at time t, and later A has just reached the boundary surface while B is about to reach the boundary surface, where V1 is the velocity of the ray of light and T is the time required. So at time small t is equal to capital T, radius AE of the secondary wavelet is emitted from A will be V2T. The refracted wavefront will be the envelope of the wavelet successfully emitted by all the points between A and C between time small t to capital T. CE is the tangent to the circle. Here they have not drawn the circle, but when we will perform practical we can draw circle. So CE is the tangent to the secondary wavelength emitted from A. It is also common tangent to all secondary wavelengths emitted by points between A and C. The normal to the boundary at A is shown by P complement. A complement A P is equal to angle A complement A P is equal to angle B A C, which is equal to angle of incidence, and angle P complement A E is equal to angle ACE, which is angle of refraction, which is equal to small r. For triangle ABC, sin I is equal to V1T by AC. We know that this is calculated by opposite side upon hypotenuse. The sine ratio is calculated by opposite side upon hypotenuse. So then we have triangle AEC sin R is equal to V2 by T upon AC. Now when we try to solve these two equations for getting Snell's law, that is called as nu, which is not explained here but we all know it, then we would get sin I by sin R is equal to V1 by V2, that is velocities in different objects. These velocities are being compared, velocity or you can say the speed limit in each object upon the speed limits which are available with respect to speed of light. Then we will get two refractive indices, that is n2 by n1, which is n1 into sin I is equal to n2 into sin R. So out of this, if you have any three quantities, you can calculate the next quantity. Then if V1 is greater than V2 and N1 is less than N2, then angle of incidence is greater than angle of refraction. Thus, during the oblique incidence, the refracted rays will bend towards the normal while going from an optically rarer, smaller refractive index to optically denser, higher refractive index medium, while entering an optically rarer medium from an denser medium. The refracted ray will bend away from the normal. The refracted image will not be inverted and can be seen in the diagram. Also, it is except the normal incidence, the image is seen to be bent broken below the boundary surface as the ray changes their direction on crossing the surface at the normal incidence. The rays travel along the same direction and then there is no breaking of image. You can experience this phenomena. Take a glass of water. The surface of your glass should be plain. It could be a glass water glass made from glass material, or it could be made from plastic. Put a glass, some water into it, and put one pencil inside it. You will see that the pencil gets a distorted shape. This happens because of the refraction. You can remove the water, put the pencil back into the glass, and again experience the change.